Oh, good evening and welcome to Blitz 8. And we begin with a great Class B rivalry that has had a case of deja vu all over again. The last 3 years, you see Marshwood and Kennebunk have met, and Kennebunk has won all of those matchups, including twice last year. All three of those wins ending with Kennebunk stopping Marshwood on a 2-point conversion late or in overtime to win that game. Blitz 8 Kiss Cam in action tonight for Bunky at Kennebunk. Kennebunk coming off a loss to Westbrook, and they were motivated. First drive, Grissom Shields, he turns the corner, and he is in. 6-0 Rams. Kennebunk squibs the ensuing kick, recovers, and then Austin West. His signature game tonight, up the middle. Kind of one of his signature runs right there, too. 18-yard score. It's 12-0 Kennebunk. Marshwood takes to the air. Michael Spreeza rolls out, finds Brady Isbell. 21-yard strike, 12-6 Kennebunk leading. Later on, it's 19-6 Kennebunk, and West, how about this? 27 carries for 340 yards. He threw for a touchdown, too. This game would not come down to a 2-point conversion. Maxwell Nass goes in for the score. 25-6 at that point. 54-21 Kennebunk. Rams close with Biddeford, which lost to Gorham tonight. Well, the battle in B South's top seeds are still undetermined. In the North, Cony and Freiburg are in the driver's seat as we head into the final week of the regular season. Cony hosting Lawrence this evening. Lawrence coming off a big road win at Freiburg, and the Cony offense was clicking tonight. Parker Morin, the coal that makes that train go, finds Ian LaSalle. Nice move, and he has got some open field to work with. Later on, Morin showing you the full package, creating some time in the pocket, and he's going to throw it up there for his big man. It's going to be Hankey pulling it in. Ben Hankey, touchdown. Morin, another 4-touchdown night. He then later finds Landon Perry over the top. 26 touchdowns on the year. 46-14 Cony. Anderson Noyes back from injury, 100 yards on the ground with 3 scores. The Rams are 7-0. All right, it was homecoming in Falmouth tonight. The Navigators hosting Freiburg Academy. Second quarter, TJ Salter is going to bust up the middle from 5 yards out, and Falmouth was up 14-0. They get the ball back, and before halftime, go to work. Ben Robbins out of the Wildcat picks up 5 yards inside the 5, or more than 5 inside the 5. Next play, Brandon Welch powers in for the score. Falmouth with a 21-0 lead into the break. In the third, they go up top. It's Trey Walker hitting Robbins for the score, 35-yard touchdown. That was the score of this one, 35-0 Falmouth. Navigators will close with Chevrolet next week. Brunswick hosting Skowhegan, and the winner of this one would likely clinch a playoff spot in Northern B. Dragons facing 4th down on their opening possession. Robert Bowen scrambles, finds Jacob Austin back in the end zone, touchdown. Brunswick's up 6-0. Riverhawks march on their first possession on 4th down. Aiden Mulcahy picks up the first down. A few plays later, Mulcahy finishes off the drive with a short touchdown run. Skowhegan rallies for the 34-12 win. They have Mount Blue next week, looking like they're getting in. All right, in a score of note tonight, Winthrop remains unbeaten. The Class D school, the Ramblers, go to Farmington and beat the Class B Mount Blue Cougars 14-6. We've got some Class C action to turn to. Greely at home hosting Hamden Academy. Rangers at 7-0 or 6-0 on the year, trying to go to 7-0. It's already 7-0 when Noah Allen busts in from a few yards out. 10-yard touchdown, 14-0 Greely. Hamden going for it on 4th and short in your midfield, but look out, here's Joshua Galvin stuffing the run. Greely gets the ball back. They set up the center screen to Dominic Martone, takes it inside the 1. He would score on the next play. And then early in the second, Luke Piper swings it out to a wide open Jackson Justice for another score. It was all Greely in this one. 62-6. Rangers close with Oceanside next week. All right, Hermon hosting upset-minded Nokomis. Hermon coming in unbeaten. Hawks trailing late in the first half, but Dylan Yo changes that. The touchdown run gives Hermon the lead. Then after starting the second half with an onside kick, it's Yo again, this time from 17 yards out. Hermon goes up 21-12. They would hang on 27-20. Hermon will go for a perfect regular season next week at Levitt, which beat Messalonsky tonight. York and Wells, this matchup's got to happen every year. Huge enthusiastic crowd for the rivals meeting in Class C. Wildcats down 14-0 in the second, but Jake Fletcher stepping up on D, the big tackle for a loss. Wells has to punt, but Wells would get it back late in the first half. It's Noah McDonough up top, play action to Darian Lamont all the way down to the goal line, and it's ruled a touchdown. 54-yard connection. 22-0 Wells at the half. Wildcats trying to get a spark, but Robert Bates, the sophomore, along with Brady Godin, combined for the sack. And York gets a late score, but it's Wells 22-7. They're 4-3. They're at Old Town next week. Gardner coming off its first loss, the 5-1 Tigers and the 4-2 Ponies of Foxcroft Academy. Tigers turn to the ground game. Senior Owen Chadwick takes the handoff, and he is going to turn the corner and more into the red zone, putting Gardner in scoring position. And then Justin Duty, what a year he's having, plows in for the touchdown. Tigers go up 7-0. Duty, though, not a one-trick pony. He can defend, too. Foxcroft drives deep, but Duty with the sack to keep it 7-0. And then Duty making plays again. Big chunk play here, and Gardner squeaks out the win 14-13. They close next week in a big matchup. 6-1 Gardner, 7-0 Cony to end the regular season. All right, Lake Region and Gray Gloucester battling for a playoff spot in large school 8-man South. Opening Patriots possession, Cole Prescott drives his team and finds a wide open Brody Tracy in the end zone, 17 yards, 6-0 Gray. But the Lakers then march the field themselves. Jaden Cody goes one way, nothing there. Hey, come back to the camera, right to the camera. There you go. 23-yard touchdown, 37-6. Lake Region scores 37 unanswered. They host Camden Hills next week in a big matchup. Mount Ararat trying to earn a top seed in 8-man large school South at Cape Elizabeth tonight. Second quarter, Aiden Ramsey takes the inside handoff. He's going to get to the outside. He's watching patiently wait for that one blocker, and then he's gone. 65-yard score, 20-0 Mount Ararat at this point. Eagles drive late in the first half. The give to Nick Doty, who's going to break a tackle. That's what he does. Takes it deep inside Cape territory. A few plays later, the pitch to Joshua Merriman. He's gone 34 yards, 52-6. Mount Ararat with the win. They are 6-1. They have Ellsworth to close out the regular season. All right, let's go to Class A. Unbeaten Bonnie Eagle hosting Massabesic. Late in the second quarter, Jackson Norman with a short TD run for the Mustangs as they try and get a rally going. They got momentum going into half. They're down 36-14. Scots go to the ground game in the third. Colby McCormick, look at the moves here and going all the way inside the Mustang 10. A few plays later, Lucas Klenn finishes off the drive with a touchdown run. Bonnie Eagle 57-21 over Massabesic, and they have Thornton Academy next week in what should be a good one. South Portland and Scarborough battling for the final playoff spot in Southern A. Red Riots led 26-0 at the half, and the Red Storm D making a play to start the third. Oscar Goss, what a catch, the pick on the sideline. That drive would stall, and South Portland deep in its own territory. Parker Rennie, the quick screen. Darius Johnson picks up the first down for the Red Riots. Later in the drive, Rennie, the play action to Kai Turner. Rennie had a huge night. 5 touchdown passes, 3 of them to Turner. South Portland prevails 34-0. Red Riots and Massabesic next week. All right, key matchup in Northern A between Deering and Oxford Hills. Vikings started hot. They marched the field on the opening possession. Keegan Ridley, 17-yard touchdown run. 7-0 Vikings. Deering goes to work. Nathan Foley swings it out. Jordan Tobias, he's got some room along the sideline, picks up a big gain, but Deering would later turn it over on the drive. And then Dylan Truman goes to work. He punches it in. Oxford Hills led 14-0, and the comeback will not be televised. Deering rallies for the 24-0 win. Huge for Deering's playoff chances. They host Lewiston next week. All right, Noble hosting Keene of New Hampshire, the Keene Blackbirds. Yeah, we got lots of Rams and Bulldog mascots here, but first I've heard of Blackbirds to play in state. Noble up 28-7 in the third, and they stuff the run. Lee Ivy in the backfield for the big tackle for the Knights. Late in the third, Keene would draw closer. Colin Tinnen swings it out. Jack Gillard goes in. Blackbirds pull within 2 scores, 28-14 late in the third. Late in the fourth, Keene driving into the Noble red zone, and it's going to be the big tackle for the stop right there. Noble would hold on for the 28-14 win. They are now 6-1. They host Scarborough next week as we are coming down the stretch. All right, Bangor hosting Winnicott out of New Hampshire tonight. The Warriors cap off an 8-minute drive with the Thomas Lions touchdown to make it 7-0. And it stayed that way until the third when Eli Marsh of Bangor goes right up the middle, takes it in for the score, but Winnicott gets the 14-7 win over Bangor on this evening, and a big win for Winnacunnet as they take it. That right there is Blitz 8 as we head to Saturday action. Some big ones on the field tomorrow. We'll have all the highlights for you coming up tomorrow night, late night after college football. Thanks for watching Blitz 8. We'll catch you next Friday night as we end the regular season for all the classes except for Class A.